welcome to this episode of To The Point. I'm Neil Stanley, and we're going to talk today about how to handle CD competition. The competitors have really heated up their CD specials because interest rates have risen dramatically this year. And as interest rates have risen, we expect them to continue to rise. So that has given some financial institutions the expectation that it's time to get out and get aggressive. And they've been promoting their CD specials, and the depositors are responding as they see rates in the country changing. So how has your front line been up to the challenge? That's the question of the day. We're going to show you how Core CD addresses this issue to give you the ability to negotiate and retain deposits without matching. So as we've talked, interest rates have risen. The overnight Fed funds between 3.75 and 4% as of this recording. And we expect that the Fed funds are going to peak between 5 and 5.25. That's going to mean that there's going to be more competition coming at financial institutions. Already, some financial institutions have been promoting on the internet. We see ads like this. We know there are 15,000 Edward Jones offices across the United States and Canada. They're going to be promoting deposits. And in local markets like this, S&P reports that there are competition as high as 5% ads in some parts of the country. So with this spread and deposit rates going anywhere from 0 up to that upper top level of just over 4 to possibly 5%, more can be expected to be coming in terms of deposit aggressiveness. And depositors are starting to respond. They're asking a simple question. I can get a better rate. What are you going to do for me? So if your front line is not responding appropriately, it's going to be problematic. Matching is definitely a bad idea. You'll always have the highest cost of funds if you match. And letting depositors leave that are priced below Fed funds and U.S. Treasuries is also a bad idea because those could be profitable deposits. You can't afford, however, to price all of your deposits at that level. So you might consider running some CD specials of your own, but constantly running specials will drive up your cost of funds quickly as depositors and bankers play the game of specials. So what are you going to do to win? Well, we've created Core CD for that very purpose, to give you the ability to win without matching. So we're going to log in and show you the live system, what you do very simply and easily when it's time to deal with a competitive quote. So this comparative quote comes in anytime somebody who comes in as a rate shopper is thinking that they can go over to XYZ institution and deposit $25,000 in a 7-month that's going to pay them $310. You tee up whatever that option looks like for the competition, and then you hit calculate. It's going to give you an option offense. That option allows you to match the term with the best rate the bank can put forward. Sometimes it won't be as high. Sometimes it'll be higher than the special of the competitor. If it's not as high, then we have a very simple approach to that depositor. We tell them we know that they can bank anywhere. Well, we value them. We hope they value us and our service here at the financial institution. It is a $4 a month difference based upon the difference in interest rates and the amount of deposit. We hope they are willing to allow us to book that account and ask for the business. If they say yes, we book it. If they say no, then we switch to our other option. And that is that let's see what we can do to get as close as possible to 310. And we find that we can actually give them a 310 rate if they're willing to lock up the money for 29 months. If they do, we can take that $25,000 and turn it into $26,912. They may say yes and they may say no. If they say yes, we book it. If they say no, we move from this conventional CD strategy, term deposits, over to a savings offering that is exactly what they're looking for. We can take their maturing account here at the bank or credit union and put it into a savings account as long as it's at least 5 months to maturity. If that's the case, we can give them a very attractive rate. Now, the rate is set by the financial institution, and this example shows that we could pay as much as $296 rate and a 3% annual percentage yield. It has no bad fine print for the depositor. The fine print is that it's a variable rate and they can withdraw at any time with a personal request. They simply can't deposit to it. Now keep in mind, they were thinking about opening a certificate just a moment ago. They couldn't deposit to that either, and so they won't really care about depositing to this account. They can only deposit to it when they're cashing out certificates at our financial institution. It makes a great product and a great approach for us. So the core CD has designed the best way possible to negotiate with either the customized comparative quote, which seeks to find a way to match the term with the best rate available, or match the rate with the shortest term available. If that doesn't work, we switch gears and go into a simple savings account that will reprice none of your checking or savings deposits. None. Because the only way that they can get into it is with a maturing account, CD account at your financial institution. Folks, this is the best art and science of managing deposits today. And I am very happy I was able to present this to you, and I look forward to talking with you specifically about this and the other techniques that we have for financial institutions today. You can find a time on my calendar by using calendly.com/Neil-thecorepoint. I encourage you to book a time to meet with me. And I want to thank you for tuning in to this episode of To The Point. We look forward to presenting the next episode in the coming weeks. Make it a great day.